48 states in the U.S. have what are known as stand your ground laws, that a person is entitled to use deadly force if they believe it's necessary to protect them or another person, or to prevent the commission of a forcible felony. Stand your ground laws have become controversial because it seems they only ever apply to protect white people who perceive a threat from black people and not vice versa. A black man, LaRue Bratcher, acted to protect his business from an intruder, a white man named Daniel Hardwick. Now he's charged with first-degree murder and is currently incarcerated. Tonight, I'm discussing the case with his attorney, Clay Curtis, and his wife, Vicky Bratcher. Thank you both so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, Clay, I'm going to start with you. Why do you think this case hasn't generated more publicity?
Well, that's a good question. I can't say why it has not generated more publicity. There's a fair amount of publicity here within our state about the case, but I think, I think the district attorney's office has done a good job of preventing that. And, I don't think the police have been outspoken in our favor about this case, even though I think they might agree with us to some extent about what the case really is about. But really, I'd hate to speculate about why we haven't gotten more publicity. That's really not in my area of expertise.
Mm-hmm. Well, then tell me this. Marijuana is legal in Oklahoma, and Mr. Bratcher's business was a marijuana dispensary. So originally, Mr. Bratcher was charged with operating a marijuana dispensary without a license. Then authorities decided to add a count of felony murder or unintentional murder. Now the felony murder charge is dismissed, and Mr. Bratcher is charged with first-degree murder. Why was the charge upgraded?
Well, I think there's a lot to that. I'll tell you, we waived a preliminary hearing on first-degree murder. Some of that, I think, is what you might call strategy or through negotiations with the district attorney. As you alluded to, originally the state of Oklahoma filed felony murder, and they alleged that we killed Mr. Hardwick during the course of illegally cultivating marijuana. As you mentioned, Mr. Bratcher had a license to grow marijuana, a valid medical marijuana grow license here within our state. That license lapsed due to some difficulties that he had, which we can go into more explicitly, briefly, if you'd like. But I think the long and the short of it is we had filed a brief with the court basically saying that they could not use marijuana as a felony, perhaps in any case, but certainly not in this case as it applied to Mr. Bratcher. At the preliminary hearing, they agreed to dismiss that, but they had said that they intended to add murder in the first degree at the hearing. And we agreed to waive on that in exchange somewhat for them dismissing the felony murder account, if you will. And I think partially to not have to rely on the courts, that was an unsuccessful or an unaccessible theory of the case for the state. And frankly, even though I don't believe the facts support a murder in the first degree charge, that's really a question of fact for a jury. And so I don't think a judge would have necessarily dismissed that charge at the hearing anyway. And so we believed it was in our best interest to do that for a variety of reasons. And we came to with the state of Oklahoma to do that the day of the hearing. So that's how we came to be charged with murder in the first degree.
So first-degree murder, the prosecution would have to prove that Mr. Bratcher killed Mr. Hardwick intentionally. So like any intent-based crime, that won't be easy. How are they going to prove that? How are they going to prove their case?
Well, I think they've got their work cut out for them. And in our case today here on this TV show, but I'll say that I think they're going to have more than a tough time to do that. And that might be some of the strategy that went into our decision-making to allow them to do that. I think they're going to lose credibility, frankly, with jurors saying that we intentionally took the life of a burglar. In Oklahoma, they have to prove what's called malice aforethought. That's not necessarily premeditation. That's a term you might hear in a lot of jurisdictions. But you're right in saying they do have to prove that we intentionally took the life of Mr. Hardwick. And I think the evidence doesn't support that accusation. Even if you believe everything the state says, and I certainly don't, but I don't believe that accusation is supported by the facts.
And am I right in saying that Mr. Bratcher was at work at the time and the intruder who has hit the dispensary more than once, right, before, at least twice. This was the second attempt to try and intrude on Mr. Bratcher's property. And it was Mr. Bratcher who tried to shoot warning shots that hit the intruder, and it was Mr. Bratcher also who called 911. Am I correct?
Let me just clear up one thing you said that's just incorrect. It's not a dispensary. It's actually a grow or a cultivation license that we originally had. We were growing medical marijuana, so it's not a dispensary. There's nothing about that business that makes it clear that it is a licensed medical marijuana or a non-licensed medical marijuana facility. So there's nothing that you can tell from the facility itself that it has anything to do with medical marijuana outwardly. And so, but yes, you're right on most counts that Mr. Hardwick had burglarized us previously, that he was there that day, that Mr. Bratcher was lawfully there at the business, and that, yes, he fired warning shots through a door. And unbeknownst to Mr. Bratcher, Mr. Hardwick is down on the ground trying to pry the door open. So I think that's what the evidence will show, and we're confident. We're eagerly looking forward to our day in court.
Now, Vicky, you weren't at the dispensary at the time of the shooting, but your husband called you shortly afterwards. What can you tell us about that call?
Yes, ma'am, you're right. At that time, I was at home taking care of the kids and his mom. That at that time she had cancer, terminal cancer. She only had a few weeks left to live, which she passed away 2 weeks after the incident. When LaRue called, he was nervous. He was afraid. He did not know what just had happened. I tried to calm him down. After that, he pretty much, I said, it's time, you got to call. And that's what he did. And I said, I am on my way. I got dressed, and it only takes me from my house to the grow house approximately 15 minutes to get there. So by the time I got there, the cops were pulling up.
Now, what happened when police came to arrest your husband on the felony murder charge? What was that like? I know your kids were there. You have 5 kids, and what was that like? Experiencing such a invasive. Well, I'm gonna let you tell it. What happened when they actually did appear to arrest your husband?
Okay, so when they came to arrest him, that was the day after his mom had passed away. So it was him and his sisters. They were getting ready to go to set the funeral arrangement, and he was already outside, bringing in his mom's car into our garage, because the day before we had, a whole bunch of family that had came to the house to, for the moral support of his mom's passing. When they came, he saw the cops coming. All he did was get out the car, and he told one of the cops, "I'm here." By that time, I was walking out the garage. His sister was in front of me, and my kids were behind me. But we weren't going. We were here, and guns were pointed in our faces. Cops calling my husband a murderer. We came here for a murder, and all of this. I kept yelling at them, telling them to get their weapons out of my face, get their weapons out of my daughter's face, my kid's face, niece's face, just everybody. Cops did not care. At that time, he was also out there trying to control me, telling me that everything is going to be okay. He was trying to talk to us, and he was calm. He pretty much said, let me talk to my family, and the cops would not allow him to talk to us. But like I said, at that time, he was everything, his whole attitude, his whole demeanor, he was good. On the other hand, I was distressed of the simple fact that the cops did not care. They went from the night of the incident saying that he, everything, not guilty, everything is going to be okay. He never got in handcuffs on that when he went for the interview of the incident. He pretty much walked to the cop's car. He went and spoke to the detective. Everything was fine compared to 2 weeks later when they came to arrest him. It was
Right.
different.
It was different. Well, we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on this case. I know that the trial, Clay, starts next month, correct?
Well, it's actually supposed to start this week. It's been continued to October. We're having a bail hearing in 2 weeks on June 14th. So that's, yeah, but unfortunately it was supposed to be tried this week and it's been continued by the court. So.
Well, like I said, we're going to be keeping tabs on this case, and hopefully you guys can come back and give us updates. I definitely want to get the word out about this case to so many who have no idea that this is even going on. Thank you so much. Attorney Clay Curtis and Vicky Bratcher, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pam.